Everyone said the same thing after the game. Berlin won because Milosavljev outperformed Landin. And yes, statistically, that's true. But that explanation is lazy, because goalkeeper performance is almost always a reflection of something deeper. So today, we're going to break down why Milosavljev had better conditions, why Landin faced harder shots, and why Füchse Berlin deserved to win this game. This isn't about saves, it's about shot quality, it's about duels, and who controlled the game. Let's break it down. If you just look at save percentage, you miss the real story. Ask yourself, where did the shots come from? Berlin consistently finished from 6 to 7 meters. Aalborg took a huge number of pressured shots from 8 to 9 meters and beyond. That difference alone explains most of the goalkeeper statistics. Goalkeepers don't just play better, they get better conditions. And Berlin created those better conditions for Milosavljev. To be fair, Aalborg did some things very well. 1. 6 versus 5 efficiency. When they played in superiority, they looked sharp. The ball moved quickly. They found the open player and they created real chances. Which raises a big tactical question. Why didn't they go 7 versus 6 earlier? Because in settled 6 versus 6, they struggled to win enough duels. 2. Using the line player against offensive defense. Berlin defended high and aggressively. Aalborg used this to find the line player many times. The movement down under the player who stepped up to disrupt the timing and speed of Aalborg was good. But this is not enough to win a handball game. 3. Pushing the defense back. Aalborg had moments where they attacked and forced Berlin to retreat. That allowed them to shoot over the defense. But here's the key difference. They created space to shoot over the defense. Berlin created superiority. That's not the same thing. Let's talk numbers. Aalborg amount of long shots under pressure from 8 meters and further away. First half, 6 out of 8. 75%. That's elite. Second half, 5 out of 15. 33%. Not good enough. That's the game. Berlin was happy to allow those shots. They defended compactly, won the 1 versus 1s, forced Aalborg to shoot from distance over the defense. In the first half, Aalborg punished it. In the second half, they didn't adjust when the efficiency dipped. And here's what hurts the most. Some of those misses came during comeback moments, when they had momentum, when one extra pass could have created something better. Instead, they took the low percentage shot. It resulted in a save and a Berlin transition. That's brutal at this level. Now we have to talk about Mathias Gidsel. 8 goals, 12 assists, directly involved in 20 of 35 goals. That's absurd. Nearly every time he attacked, one of these things happened. He scored. He forced 2 defenders to collapse on him. And he created a clear majority. Berlin didn't just attack space, they attacked imbalance. And this is where the goalkeeper narrative flips. Landin faced close-range finishes. Defensive imbalance caused from Berlin winning a duel. Milosavljev faced long-range shots. Predictable trajectories. That's not the same job description. Berlin's defense was extremely clear in its intention. Win the 1v1 duels. If they win the duels, then long shot. If they lose the duel, immediate recovery pressure on the passer. Their defensive recovery was excellent when they lost a duel. And most importantly, they accepted the risk of Aalborg shooting from distance. Over 60 minutes, that math favors Berlin. Because shooting over a defense is always lower percentage than finishing inside it. Fast breaks were almost equal. 7 for Aalborg, 8 for Berlin. But Berlin played faster in positional attack. Quick restarts, quick duels, constant movement off the ball. Aalborg committed 7 technical faults, several 2-minute suspensions. Didn't commit enough free throws to disrupt Berlin. They allowed Berlin to play in rhythm. And Berlin thrives in rhythm. Instead of slowing the game down when necessary, Aalborg got pulled into Berlin's pace. That matters. The biggest question for me, why didn't Aalborg adjust earlier? If you're struggling to win duels, if your long shot efficiency drops, if Gidsel keeps winning duels, then maybe you. Go 7 versus 6 earlier. Increase ball speed and attacking speed. Force more defensive shifts and free throws. Or break rhythm with a different defensive formation. But the structural pattern stayed the same, and Berlin controlled that structure. After rewatching the game, I don't think this was about goalkeepers. It was about shot quality, duel dominance, playing closer to the goal, and creating superiority. Berlin attacked through the defense. Aalborg mostly attacked over it. And at this level, that difference decides games. Berlin didn't just win. They created the conditions to win. If you enjoy deep tactical breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe. And make sure to comment on which games I should analyze next time. And if you saw something different in this game, drop it in the comments, because that's how we all get better. See you in the next one.